just woken up from my day of napping, and so I'm about to do an experiment type thing. There are a couple things that I did not buy when I restocked my makeup last time that I need because I need new makeup, but it's stuff that I could like do without. So I'm about to walk to CVS and pick up a couple of those things depending on how expensive they are. I don't quite remember, but I thought before I did that I could do my makeup right now as I would normally with the stuff that I have, the stuff that I did buy, and see the difference. I figured that might be interesting. See if there is a difference, see if it was worth the money, which could mean that I, at the end of this video, realize that I wasted money. But we'll see. So okay, so I'm about to start my makeup, and I just have everything laid out, and I lay it out in order of which thing I'm going to use. I used this e.l.f. poreless face primer. I got it from CVS. It's really not that expensive because it's e.l.f. And it works pretty well. I like the way it makes my skin feel. It really makes it feel like... Good job, Paxton. It makes it feel really soft, and it really honestly does a good job of helping my makeup like set on my face, and then so does the powder. But anyway, I'm gonna put this on my face. Primer's on, and this is called Perfect Arch Clear Brow Gel, and it doesn't really look that clear, but that's because I have had brow pencils that I have since lost, which is something that I need to pick up, but I might not have the money to do it this time, and this does do a pretty good job. My brows are pretty filled on their own, so it's not like top of the list, but it's like on like I guess my wish list or my if I can list. Usually for the base shade of my eyeshadow look, whatever I'm going for, I use this little Almay eyeshadow like pot looking kind of thing. It's not really a pot, it's pretty thin. So I got an eyeshadow pan, I don't know, but it's in cashmere, the color cashmere, so I put that like pretty much all over my lid and a little up into my crease. Eyeshadow is something that I need to replace, have to replace. I don't have a lot of it. I really need some new eyeshadow because the next thing I'm about to use is this Wet n Wild Color Icon Floral Values / Bouquet Floral eyeshadow palette. These colors aren't really me in terms of makeup. I prefer a bit more like natural tone when it comes to my eyeshadow. Sometimes a little bit of color depending on what I'm wearing, but and I do kind of like a shimmery, but not really like these intense like colors. It just doesn't look great with my complexion. So I'm probably only going to be using this really light shade up here, and I might use a little bit of this purple right here. I used a few of the other colors in the crease just to mix it up a little bit because I really don't ever use color. But next I'm going to take this kind of highlight / eyeshadow that I made based off of broken makeup that I had, and it's like this kind of pink shimmery color with a little bit of gold, a little bit of silver. I'm going to use that to kind of blend out the crease a little, and then I'm going to do some eyeliner and mascara. And the eyeliner mascara I'm using is this NYX Matte Liquid Liner in black, you know, from CVS. And then I have this NYX Pinup Tease mascara, also from CVS. Okay, my eye makeup is done. Got the wing and my mascara and my eyeshadow, but as you can tell, it's really not too pigmented, but what can you do, you know? I'm having a bit of a breakout right now, but so next I'm gonna do this Maybelline Dream Brightening Creamy Concealer in 10 Fair or whatever. It's the lightest one they had, so better go do that. Okay, concealer has been applied, so I'm about to go in with my Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation in Porcelain, number 110. And I like this foundation. I mean, I like the way it sits on my face just the way I like this concealer. Obviously I look weird because I don't put concealer everywhere. This looks disgusting. Don't mind that. Okay, so foundation has been applied. I am about to go back in with my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Makeup Stick highlight in When the Nude Strikes. So there's that. Then I am going to contour with this makeup that I also made, so I also need to replace it. It is made out of an old contour palette and an old bronzer palette that broke, and it's kind of this color, so it's not too much darker than my skin, but it does provide some definition, so it's, you know, it's an okay color. So I'm looking for something similar but like not too much darker, because then I'd look not human. So okay, so my contour and my highlight has been applied, and as you can see, I am glowing. But anyways, so now I'm going to set with this e.l.f. Loose powder. It's a sheer powder, so it's basically translucent, and I'm going to set with that. And then I am going to get dressed, and the next time you see me, I will be on my way to the CVS. That rhymed, and I did not intend for it to do. I got back from CVS a while ago, but I got some other stuff done, and now I'm about to take my makeup off and put it back on using the other products that I have and the new products that I got, and we're gonna see the difference. So this is my makeup right now. Just took all my makeup off, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go back through all the steps that I showed you earlier, and when I get to the point where I'm using a new product that I just bought today, I will stop, bring you back out, and show you what it is, and then show you after I use it. So I have a primer on, and I'm about to do my eyebrows, and I'm going to use this e.l.f. eyebrow gel and powder combo palette in medium. I also have this e.l.f. angled brush right here, and I'm about to do that, and then probably still gonna use the spoolie from the gel eyebrow stuff that I already had, just gonna like clean the spoolie off, and probably still use that to brush my brows, and then fill it in with this. So I just finished my brows, and since the rest of my face is bare, it looks a little weird at the moment, but I think they look pretty good. I'm not really used to doing much more than the spoolies, so I think for, you know, getting back in the habit of filling them in, I mean, I think I did a pretty good job. It was pretty easy to use, pretty blendable, so it's more of like a shadow instead of like lines, which is good because I already have pretty like full and like dark brows as it is. But now I'm gonna go ahead and go into the eyeshadow. And I've got this e.l.f. eyeshadow palette. It's like 3 colors, and they're all pretty natural, because if you remember I said I like more natural nude tones. So it's the Sculpting Silk eyeshadow in Rose All Day, or Rose All Day? Yeah, Rose All Day. And it's got this like tan color right here, and then in the middle it's got this like shimmery goldish peachy kind of color. And then it's also got this dark brown. So I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeshadow, and then I'm going to finish up my eye makeup, and after that I will continue on until I get to my next new thing. So I just finished up my eyeshadow, and I really like it. I really like the way it blends, and I feel like I'm going to go for a less prominent eyeliner look, so I can really highlight the eyeshadow. So yeah, see you soon. So I just finished putting on concealer and foundation, and I'm about to contour with this assorted contour palette from e.l.f. It was the like kind of medium colored one, this one right here. So I think based off first instinct, I'm gonna go for a highlight shade, probably with this one right here. For a contour shade, I'm probably gonna go with the one underneath it, this shade. I might put a little bit of this to help with the transition kind of blending. But and my makeup is done. So there's one step that I did not show you guys, which was my lipstick. It's this e.l.f. Night Today one. I think it's called like Need to Be Nude or something like that. And I'm wearing the Dayside, which is this color. This nice, like, kind of a sienna nude-ish. I felt like it really complemented the eyeshadow, and easily with the eyeshadow that I got, this would also work. These darker browns up in here. So once again, my whole makeup is like a natural, earthy, inspired makeup. That's what I feel like looks best on me, personally. That's what I feel like complements my complexion. Sorry if I keep looking at myself, by the way. I just want to make sure my makeup does look good. I really do like it. If I were to decide if it was worth buying what I bought, so I bought the new eyebrow stuff. I really liked the brush. The brush was really like fluffy and nice, and I mean, like most e.l.f. brushes are. And I really do like my eyebrows. I mean, minus the fact that they need to be like plucked and shaped a little bit. I mean, I feel like the makeup looks good. I mean, it doesn't look like I drew them on with a crayon or anything, so that's pretty much all I'm looking for. Now the eyeshadow, I really love. I feel like it's way more pigmented than mine. There's some mascara right there, but I mean, whatever. It's like midnight-ish, so no one's gonna see this but y'all. But anyway, I also feel like it blended nicely while still retaining like the colors where I wanted them to be, which is an issue that I have had with my other eyeshadow that I have that I've been using, especially the eyeshadow that I used earlier in the video the first time I did my makeup. This eyeshadow, I feel like the colors blend while staying in their spot a lot better, which I really like. The next thing was the contour, which I like it because I like a subtle contour on me personally. I don't really like the thick contour unless I'm going for a really chiseled look that day, like a really dramatic look. Then I'll add like, you know, the wing in and the darker lip color and the chiseled. Probably if I were going to do a chiseled contour, I would have used that darker shade next to the other one that I used. But I like the contour on my nose. I like the way it's on my forehead. I feel like it blends well with the other colors on my face, especially my foundation. Overall, I feel like the makeup that I got complemented the makeup that I already had really nicely, and I'd say that it was money well spent because, I mean, already I feel like my makeup looks 10 times better. And maybe I'll do a vlog one day where I go to work with a fresh face of makeup and see how it lasts through a shift at work. If you're interested in a video like that, why don't you just let me know? I didn't film in CVS, but as I was leaving, it was like super rainy and dark, super dark. And I was kind of scared walking alone in a city, walking about a little less than a mile. It's kind of scary, so I wanted to keep my wits about me and stay really focused on, you know, traffic and stuff like that. But I mean, CVS wasn't much to speak of. I know where the makeup section is by now. I feel like by some legality, I should mention that this video is not sponsored by CVS, NYX, e.l.f., any of the makeup brands I've mentioned, nothing like that. But I'm really not popular enough for that to be relevant, I feel like, so, you know. But anyways, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna go to sleep, and I do have some video ideas soon. I definitely have one because there is somebody that I need to introduce you to. If you follow me on Instagram, or if you're on my Instagram, you already know. But for those of you who don't, stay tuned for a little surprise. We gonna get a new friend. Look at them boogers. It's Maxie. Alright. Good night, guys. And ooh, neck pop.